When I was younger, I thought strength meant being unshakable. No tears, no cracks, no doubts. I thought the strongest people were the ones who could hold everything together without making it seem all too heavy. But then I grew up, and I learned that holding everything together, it didn't feel empowering. It didn't feel strong. In fact, it felt lonely. That's when I started to wonder, started to question everything I knew about vulnerability, about crying, and about empathy. We are taught that crying is a sign of weakness. When something happens, we are taught to get over it, stop overreacting, be stronger. But here's the truth that no one says out loud. Crying isn't the absence of strength. In fact, it's evidence of it. Hi, I'm Varnieka Anil, and today I'll be talking about the hidden strength of vulnerability. Now, think about what crying actually is. It's the moment where your body refuses to pretend anymore. It's the moment where your mind chooses honesty over performance. And it's the moment your heart is completely overwhelmed with thoughts, but it's still here, patient and waiting. And that ability to stay open, true to yourself, and vulnerable, even at times when you're falling apart, that is courage. Now, think about what empathy is. The textbook definition of empathy is to be in someone else's shoes, to understand them. But it's much more than that. It's much more complicated. Empathy is the ability to help people, to understand them, so that they don't fix themselves. It's not to fix. It's not choosing connection just as connection. It's being strong enough, being courageous enough to choose connection over distance, over convenience. When people ask, why do you care so much? It's as if they're implying that caring is an embarrassing habit we're meant to outgrow. But think about the world without people who don't care. Think about hospitals without nurses who can't see through your pain. Think about classrooms without teachers who can see through your struggles. Or think about homes without the people who can notice slight changes of tone or energy and know that you're not okay. But here's the irony. We admire empathy when we receive it, yet shame it when we express it. We applaud people for being there for us when we are weak. But the second we choose to express our emotions, we label ourselves as weak. And maybe it's time we change that narrative. Maybe being strong doesn't mean you're unreachable. It allows you to reach others. Maybe being courageous doesn't mean you have to hold back your emotions. It means you have to be strong enough to let it out. And maybe being brave doesn't mean you have to hold back your tears, but being brave enough to express them to other people. So if you're a person who feels deeply, cares intensely, and cries pretty easily, don't worry. You're not fragile. You're only human. And being human is one of the most brave things you can do. And in a world that tells us to toughen up, the best thing we can do is be soft. Thank you.